The problems are layered, old systems, limited coordination, and high levels of manual processing. These inefficiencies ripple through supply chains, raising costs and hurting small businesses. But the consequences stretch beyond the docks. Congestion clogs entire city arteries. Perishable goods spoil. Investors think twice. In today's connected world, an outdated port can cost a nation its future. Fortunately, Nigeria is embracing innovation. New initiatives like the Port Community System, PCS, aim to digitize the entire logistics chain, from vessel arrival notices to cargo clearance. Across Lagos and Calabar, young innovators are crafting apps to reduce turnaround times. Female leaders at the Nigerian Ports Authority are championing reforms. Biometric verification and automated gates are replacing handwritten logs. AI is now being tested to simulate vessel scheduling, while machine learning helps predict cargo flow patterns and optimize resource allocation. Tools aren't science fiction, they're policy solutions waiting to be scaled. But smart ports need smart people. From apprentices to terminal managers, the workforce must evolve. Training in digital logistics, cybersecurity, and AI will be as critical as cranes and forklifts. It's not about replacing jobs, it's about upgrading them. A digital future must be inclusive, offering roles in data analysis, IT maintenance, and automation control for Nigeria's growing youth population. The question is no longer if Nigeria can build smart ports, but whether we can build them fast enough. As global trade evolves, our future is docked at the shoreline. It's time to plug in, train up, and sail ahead. Join us on this journey. Because the smarter the port, the stronger the nation.
For centuries, the ocean has been humanity's constant. It's the lifeblood of our planet, a source of endless beauty, and the engine of global trade. It connects us, feeds us, and regulates our climate. But this magnificent resource is facing unprecedented threats. Pollution, unsustainable practices, and climate change put our planet's most vital ecosystem in peril. This World Maritime Day 2025. The theme, Our Ocean, Our Obligation, Our Opportunity, is a powerful reminder. It's a call for us all to act.
Hello everyone, I'm Ubong Essien, founder of the Blue Economy Academy. The maritime sector is the backbone of the global economy, but its future hinges on a fundamental shift in our thinking. The theme for the World Maritime Day 2025, Our Ocean, Our Obligation, Our Opportunity, perfectly frames this crucial moment. First, our ocean. It is a shared heritage. It is not just a collection of water, it is a global ecosystem that sustains millions of jobs, transports over 80% of the world's goods. It is a living, breathing part of who we are. Understanding this is the first step. Next, our obligation. Our duty is clear: to protect and preserve this vital resource. This means embracing sustainable practices, fighting illegal fishing, and reducing marine pollution. At the Blue Economy Academy, we are committed to tackling sea blindness, the lack of awareness about our maritime potential. Our training programs and initiatives are designed to equip people with the knowledge and skills to be responsible stewards of our oceans. It's about building a generation that sees the water not as a barrier, but as a path to prosperity. Finally, our opportunity. This is the most exciting part. By fulfilling our obligation, we unlock immense potential for economic growth and innovation. The Blue Economy is a pathway to a greener future. It includes renewable energy from offshore wind, sustainable aquaculture, and cutting-edge maritime technology. It's about creating jobs, building businesses, and driving economic development in a way that respects the environment. This is the future we are building at the Blue Economy Academy, a future where prosperity and sustainability go hand in hand. So, this World Maritime Day, let's look to the ocean with a renewed sense of purpose. Let's embrace our shared responsibility and seize the incredible opportunities that lie beneath the waves. The future of our planet and our people depends on it. Thank you.
To learn more about the blue economy and how you can be a part of this transformative journey, visit our website and follow us on social media.
Life began in the ocean. And perhaps, so will its healing. From cancer drugs to industrial enzymes, the ocean is our greatest untapped pharmacy. Marine biotechnology uses ocean organisms to develop medicine, food, biofuels, and cosmetics. Corals that resist bacteria. Sea slugs that destroy tumors. Seaweed that replaces plastic. It's not science fiction. It's science, deep, blue, and booming. With over 850 kilometers of coastline, Nigeria holds immense biodiversity, yet only 2% of it has been studied for medical or industrial purposes. Startups are emerging, processing native seaweeds, studying marine bacteria, and even developing antiviral compounds. To compete globally, Nigeria must train its future blue scientists, diverse, curious, and bold. Within every drop of seawater are secrets, some that may save lives. Let's decode them together.
Every morning, along Nigeria's 850-kilometer coastline, a ritual begins. Fishermen, some as young as 15, cast off with hope in their nets, but fewer fish return with them each day. A silent crisis is sweeping the West African coast. Illegal, unreported, and unregulated, what we call IUU, fishing is draining life from our oceans. In Nigeria alone, the estimated loss is over $70 million every year. For coastal communities, fish are not just food, they're income, culture, and survival. Yet foreign industrial trawlers, operating with impunity and without permits, vacuum up tons of catch daily, often within waters legally reserved for small-scale fishers. Detecting these ocean crimes isn't easy. The sea offers cover, and many trawlers switch off their tracking systems. But Nigerian authorities are fighting back, with satellite monitoring, coastal radar, and regional cooperation. In 2024 alone, 23 illegal vessels were intercepted. Several were found using banned fishing methods, destroying coral reefs, capturing endangered species, and operating under false identities. The loss isn't only ecological. It's economic and generational. Young people, seeing no future in fishing, leave for cities. Women, who dominate fish processing, face shrinking income. Nutrition suffers as local protein sources dwindle. Nigeria, despite abundant marine resources, now imports a significant portion of its seafood. That's not just inefficient, it's a national security risk. But there is hope, and it starts with people. Community-led patrols are proving effective in deterring poachers. Youth and women are being trained to document illegal activity using mobile technology. At the policy level, Nigeria is updating its fisheries laws, investing in local surveillance capacity, and working with ICAOs to track cross-border violators. There's also growing support for sustainable aquaculture, ensuring supply without harm. The ocean has fed us for generations. But without action, it will grow silent. Together, governments, communities, and consumers, we can defend our waters, restore our fisheries, and build a legacy of abundance. Fish for the future. Because our oceans feed more than our bodies, they feed our future. Beneath the waves, a new frontier awaits, filled with metals that power smartphones, solar panels, and electric cars. But is it a treasure chest or Pandora's box? Across the globe, nations are racing to mine the ocean floor. Cobalt, nickel, rare earth metals, all vital for the green transition, lie hidden under 4,000 meters of pressure and pitch-black silence. Demand for these minerals is soaring. Deep-sea mining could unlock them, at a cost. Nigeria, already a continental energy giant, may soon tap into its underwater mineral wealth. Recent surveys point to rich seabed reserves within our exclusive economic zone. With proper research and strategic governance, seabed mining could diversify our economy and reduce dependence on oil. But the ocean floor is not empty, it's alive. Mining could disrupt fragile ecosystems we barely understand. Species extinction, habitat loss, and sediment clouds could damage ocean life for generations. Critics urge caution. Once disturbed, deep-sea ecosystems may take centuries, or forever, to recover. Can we mine responsibly? With strict environmental safeguards, marine protected areas, and real-time impact monitoring, Nigeria could set a global benchmark. The debate is not just scientific, it's generational. The decisions we make now will shape the ocean's health and our nation's prosperity for decades. A new kind of fuel is rising from the ocean, a gas so powerful it could transform Nigeria's energy landscape. It's colorless, clean, and made from water. Hydrogen is the universe's most abundant element. When burned, it emits only water vapor. As the world shifts from oil to clean energy, hydrogen is fast becoming the fuel of the future. Ocean-based hydrogen is made using renewable power to split seawater into hydrogen and oxygen, a process called electrolysis. It's green, scalable, and ideal for a country like Nigeria, rich in coastal wind, solar, and tidal energy. Green hydrogen could decarbonize Nigeria's shipping sector, electrify remote communities, and power cleaner industries. Already, universities and startups are piloting projects along the coast. New jobs, clean innovation, and export potential, Nigeria can become a hydrogen hub for Africa.
Preview.
From our oceans, we can fuel our future. The hydrogen revolution is here. Let's make it Nigerian.
In the vast, often treacherous waters of ambition and opportunity, nations seek a guiding light. They search for clarity amidst the fog, and a fixed point when currents shift. Nigeria's blue economy, a boundless sea of potential, navigates these very challenges. We are the lighthouse, unmoved by crashing waves of indifference or the chill of being ignored. We stand. The storm proves the strength of our resolve. We don't wait for applause. Our purpose is to shine for the sake of others. Our light needs no validation. It simply reveals truth. We are built on rock, conviction, knowledge, and the courage of vision, not applause or fleeting trends. Ships come to us. We do not float to meet them. The Blue Economy Academy, with Code Blue as its early warning system, serves as an immovable reference point. We illuminate bearings. We don't pursue tides. Though fixed, we see miles ahead. Rooted in our principle to see a Nigeria that prospers by water, we anticipate, forecast, and lead thought, even when others are blind. We don't compete in the contest of ego or political theater. We are the voice of caution, the eye of foresight. Our clarity is most needed when theirs is most absent. We are always on, even when unseen. Consistency is our character revealed in darkness. Our solitude is not failure. It is insulation for illumination. Long after voyages are forgotten, they remember the light that kept them safe. The Blue Economy Academy and Code. Blue are not moments. They are markers. Your legacy must not change. We are the lighthouse. We need no fleet. We chart no course. But all who journey shall look to us. We will stand. We will shine. And we will not be moved.
Once, these waters were the world's most feared. Piracy, theft, fear at sea. But the Nigerian Navy fought back and won. For 3 years, our seas have been calm. Piracy defeated, waters secured, the Navy victorious. But calm seas alone are not enough. What next? Empty coasts, idle hands, youths with no trawlers to work on. Security without prosperity is only half a victory. America is a superpower because its security fuels its prosperity, and its prosperity funds its security. Nigeria too must embrace this duality. No arm of our military holds the key more than the Navy. The old battle was pirates, oil thieves, and poachers. The Navy won it. The new battle is poverty on our coasts, wasted blue wealth, stolen futures. This is the blue battle, the battle for prosperity, for jobs, for abundance. Admiral, History will remember not only the battles you won at sea, but the prosperity you unleashed from it.
Green, versatile, and fast-growing, seaweed is nature's gift to the future. And in Nigeria, it's just beginning to bloom. Seaweed requires no fresh water, no fertilizer, and absorbs carbon as it grows. Nourishes soil, feeds fish, replaces plastic, and heals skin. Globally, the seaweed market is worth over $15 billion, and Nigeria's coast is ripe for cultivation. Nigeria's warm, nutrient-rich waters are ideal for seaweed, yet only a handful of farms exist. What's needed? Training, investment, and policy support. From snacks to skincare, seaweed offers rural jobs, green exports, and sustainable growth. With blue finance, youth incubation, and smart aquaculture, Nigeria could become West Africa's seaweed leader.
Each year, over 11 billion tons of goods are transported across oceans. From smartphones to tomatoes, from cars to crude oil, the world sails on ships. But these giants of commerce leave behind a trail of carbon and crisis. In Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation and a coastal powerhouse, our ports are gateways to prosperity. But they are also engines of pollution, responsible for rising emissions and strained urban infrastructure. The maritime shipping industry produces nearly 3% of global greenhouse gas emissions. That's more than the emissions of Germany or Japan. A single large cargo ship emits as much pollution as 50 million cars. Here in Nigeria, these emissions don't just harm the climate, they choke our cities, burden our healthcare systems, and put vulnerable lives at risk. But the tide is turning. Around the world, ports are embracing cleaner fuels, digital innovations, and green infrastructure. Nigeria is beginning to chart its own path forward. In Lagos, the shift to liquefied natural gas, LNG, as ship fuel is gaining traction. In Rivers State, port authorities are testing electrified cranes. Across the coast, Nigeria's blue economy stakeholders are thinking beyond diesel. Innovation is not imported, it's homegrown. Nigerian universities and startups are developing AI-powered vessel monitoring tools, carbon accounting software, and digital platforms for port operations. The next generation of maritime leaders is learning to code, design, and deploy technology that not only optimizes shipping, but protects our planet. The International Maritime Organization has set an ambitious goal, net zero emissions from shipping by 2050. The world is moving fast. Nigeria must not just follow, but lead. With strategic investment, cross-border collaboration, and the right policy frameworks, Nigeria can become West Africa's hub for clean maritime logistics. Sustainable shipping is more than a global ambition, it's a national imperative. It's about cleaner air for our children, thriving oceans for our communities, and a future that sails with purpose. Join the voyage to decarbonize our seas. Because the journey to a cleaner tomorrow begins with every port we build and every ship we sail. For centuries, coastal communities have lived in harmony with the sea, managing, respecting, sustaining. But that balance is slipping away. Marine policies often come from faraway cities, detached from the rhythms of the tide. Meanwhile, the people who know the sea best are often unheard. Studies show that co-management, shared responsibility between government and locals, leads to stronger enforcement, sustainability, and resilience. In Ibino and Elage, fishers, women processors, and local leaders are setting their own rules, limiting gear, closing spawning zones, and reporting illegal boats. They know that the sea gives only when respected. And when communities feel ownership, enforcement follows. Tools are evolving. Smartphones now track fish stocks. Sea rangers collect data. And fisherwomen use mobile wallets to organize cooperatives. These are not just governance models, they are movements. Proof that sustainability grows stronger when rooted in culture. Governments may draw borders, but stewardship begins at the shoreline. When coastal voices lead, the sea listens, and so should we.
The ocean isn't just water. It's Africa's next trillion-dollar frontier. Are you an executive, policymaker, entrepreneur, or ambitious professional ready to unlock ocean wealth? Introducing the Mastering the Blue Economy, an executive intensive by Blue Economy Academy, your gateway to robust ocean literacy, strategic insights, and leadership excellence.
Nigeria consumes over 3 million metric tons of fish each year, but produces barely half of that. And with wild catch dwindling, what comes next? Across the globe, aquaculture, farming fish instead of catching them, is reshaping food systems. In Nigeria, it's becoming not just an option, but a necessity. Catfish, tilapia, shrimps, these staples are now increasingly farmed in tanks, ponds, and cages. Today, aquaculture contributes 40% of local fish supply. But it's still not enough. The challenges are real. Poor water quality, rising feed costs, and a lack of cold storage plague smallholders. Many lack access to capital or modern training. But innovation is bubbling up. Startups are bringing IoT sensors, mobile diagnostics, and digital marketplaces to fish farmers, boosting yields and reducing risk. Fish is more than food, it's a source of protein, jobs, and resilience. It prevents malnutrition, empowers women, and supports millions of livelihoods. By supporting gender-inclusive fish farming, Nigeria can lift families out of poverty and nourish future generations. To feed tomorrow, we must farm the sea today. Aquaculture is not just about growing fish, it's about growing futures. Clean, climate-smart, and community-led. The next seafood revolution will not come from the ocean floor, it will rise from Nigeria's ponds, tanks, and mines. For years, a silent war was fought in our waters. A fight against pirates, saboteurs, and criminals who threatened our nation's economic lifeblood. This is the story of a force that stood ready, a navy that answered the call. The Nigerian Navy has won the first half of the victory. Through unwavering resolve, piracy in the Gulf of Guinea has been defeated, winning us international acclaim. We have brought calm seas to our nation. But calm seas without thriving coasts is only half a victory. The next battle is not with fire, but with focus. A battle to transform the Navy's security win into Nigeria's prosperity. To win this battle, we must change our strategy. From security as a cost to security as a product. This is the purpose of NIPOL, Nigeria's first national prosperity coalition. It is a Navy-led doctrine, an architecture for immediate action where security becomes the bedrock of investment confidence. NIPOL is a strategic handshake between the war room and the boardroom. It moves beyond the silos of marine and shipping to bring in every sector that touches our seas. Consider our vision for blue cities. Nigeria has 853 kilometers of coastline and 8 littoral states brimming with untapped potential. The private sector is ready to invest billions in coastal resorts and infrastructure, but they need an assurance no other institution can provide. NIPOL is that assurance. It is the platform where the Navy provides the security and state governors provide the access, allowing the private sector to deliver the prosperity. This is how the Navy gets a seat at the table from the very beginning, ensuring seamless security planning while simultaneously generating revenue, creating millions of jobs, and revitalizing our coastal communities. Admiral, the tides of our national destiny are changing. For the first time, a dedicated ministry and a national policy have given us the mandate to act. The space is open. This is the moment to pivot the Navy from a guardian of our waters to the guarantor of our prosperity. This is the legacy that awaits your leadership.
Nigeria takes a bold step toward ocean intelligence and economic diversification as the nation's first dedicated broadcast platform for the maritime sector. Blue Economy TV, BETV, officially launches in Lagos with a mission to eliminate sea blindness and turn the nation's 853-kilometer coastline into a hub of prosperity. The launch marks a new era for practitioners and policymakers alike. The atmosphere at the Blue Economy Academy in Ikoyi was one of high expectations as industry giants, media practitioners, and government officials gathered for the historic unveiling of Blue Economy TV. The event kicked off with a stirring address by the founder of the Blue Economy Academy, Ubong Essien, CSP.
Without maritime, even the oil we have would not be exportable for us to bring in our petrodollars. Shipping and all of that, while we have done that for decades, it is now time to explore all of the other elements that make up the ecosystem. So you have blue talent. For some of you in HR, there's room for you to play there. We have blue power.
A former media practitioner and maritime expert emphasized that while maritime is a sector, the blue economy is an entire ecosystem that Nigeria is yet to fully harvest. Our mission is to see a Nigeria that prospers by water, from Badagry to Bakassi. We have been sea blind for too long. BETV is here to provide knowledge you can use, viewing our politics, our finance, and our future through a blue prism. The vision for the station includes flagship programs like Blue Money Nigeria and a maritime version of Journalist Hangouts, designed to drive policy and connect the Blue Corridor states across the Federation. The special advisor to the governor of Lagos State on the blue economy, Oluwadamilola Emmanuel, who was the special guest of honor, described the launch as the sound of abundance. He noted that Lagos, with over 180 kilometers of coastline, stands as the ground zero for this movement.
So today indeed marks a shift. The launch of the Blue Economy TV is not just the unveiling of a platform, but it's the awakening of a consciousness, a realization that our waters are not barriers, but they are bridges, not limits, but they are lifelines, not just scenery, but strategy. Because within these waters lie jobs for our youth, food security through fisheries and aquaculture, mobility solutions through water transport, investment opportunities in tourism, ports, and marine services, and pathways to environmental sustainability and climate resilience.
Our waters are not barriers, they are bridges. Within them lie jobs for our youth, food security, and renewable energy. Transformation must first happen in the minds of the people, and Blue Economy TV is the awakening of that consciousness. A highlight of the event was a high-tech digital display showcasing how AI, satellites, and smart sensors will be used to monitor Nigeria's oceans. This was followed by the official cutting of the ribbon, symbolizing the commissioning of the BETV studio. The special advisor was also honored with a leadership award in recognition of his commitment to advancing maritime strategy in Lagos State. As guests networked at the Blue Economy Academy, the message was clear. The Blue Battle is no longer just about fighting piracy, but about fighting poverty through the wealth of the sea.
Blue Economy Academy prosper by water?
Recent times I've been asked, Ubong, why did you start the Blue Economy Academy? I mean, given that I had a 3-year stint working in the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency as a special advisor on strategy to the chief executive. And that gave me a multitude of experience. It gave me a multitude of exposure as well, and not to talk about acquired expertise at undoubtedly the highest level of maritime administration, working with the Apex Maritime Regulatory Agency. And one thing that I kept seeing time and time and again is that this nation is truly blessed. And when you look at our coastline from Badagry in Lagos to Bakassi, say at the Cross River end, it's amazing what 853 kilometers of coastline can do. I like to call it the kiss of the Atlantic.
The Blue Economy Academy was founded to eliminate sea blindness and help Nigeria harness its ocean-driven opportunities through education, engagement, advocacy, and awareness. We champion the 10 buckets of the Blue Economy, a framework designed to transform Nigeria's blue resources into a major driver of national prosperity. The Blue Economy Academy executes its mission through 4 core pillars: awareness and public engagement.
No nation could be more fortunate in this part of the world than Nigeria is. So we are, by design, meant to be a nation driven by the blue economy. So in answering their question based on this combination of factors, my answer is that we see a country that should prosper by water. Absolutely. And that's really what is at the heart of our vision at the Blue Economy Academy. We envision a country that ought to be prospering by its waters. Now, keep in mind that within the hinterlands of the country, within the country itself, you have about 20 states that can be easily, or that can be connected by water. We have rivers, we have lakes, various water bodies. And that tells us that we also have within our inland waterways a blue corridor. Absolutely, a blue corridor, because in my view, what you have across our coastline, our ocean, we need to get Nigerians to understand. And that's what's at the heart of the Blue Economy Academy, to eliminate sea blindness and to elevate ocean-based opportunities through increased engagement and awareness and advisory and advocacy, so that we can begin to see our ocean not just as a boundary, but as an actual economic frontier, littered, embedded